Hey friends, Jack Ingram here. It's time for another edition of the Texas music scene. And we've got another good one lined up for y'all this time. First up, Jason Eady with Midnight River Choir backing him up. Gets groovy on a live version of his tune, Burn It Down. Speaking of Eric Middleton and his MRC Boys, we get a sweet sample of their live show as they perform on the Zilker Stage during the Austin Trail of Lights. Next, we have a very special backstage conversation with Austin music staple and Texas soul man, Malford Milligan, at the historic Saxon Pub in Austin. And that's all coming up on a fully loaded Texas music scene. Let's go. Jason Eady's 2023 full-length album, Mississippi, is a full-on musical concept project. Jason returned to his Delta roots on a collection of songs that showcase groove-filled soul and rhythm and blues.
Burn It Down. It's another song that I wrote with Adam Hood. I wrote 2 songs on the record with Adam. Yeah, it's just about, well, it's not really about anything. That's kind of the whole, it's about a guy that just keeps getting in his own way, stepping on his own toes, you know? And, but I love the feel of this song. It's one of my favorite songs to play live.
Started out down around Dallas, Texas. I was making a living till I up and left it. Rags to riches is what it's all about. Running through the money's how the money runs out. And every time things start to go my way, I burn it down like a temple on Judgment Day. I had a good woman down in Mobile, Alabama. She's sharp as a nail, had a body like a hammer. I took off one day in the middle of the night. I was scared of a woman trying to treat me right. Every time things start to go my way, I burn it down like a temple on Judgment Day. I don't know why I do the things I do. Trouble ain't a thing I try to get into. It's a fine line between take and giving. Is it life that's hard or the way I'm living? But every time things start to go my way, I burn it down like a temple on Judgment Day. Every time things start to go my way, I burn it down like a temple on Judgment Day. Every time things start to go my way, I burn it down like a temple on Judgment Day. Farming my way down Wayside, I got some time to kill. I start humming this melody, it won't let me stand still. I got a good thing coming, better get it before it's gone. I hear that guitar strumming, sing that song. Starts out someone in the air out there, I catch it in the wind. Shows up out of the clear blue sky, feeling like an old friend. got a good thing coming. Better get it before it's gone. I hear that guitar strumming. Sing that song. Well, I take comfort in the way the words sang me a melody. I wait till they find their rhythm, and I start tapping my feet. Tell me, can you feel that backbeat? Don't it make you want to move? If you don't forget it's okay to let it find your groove. I got a good thing coming. Better get it before it's gone. I hear that guitar strumming. Sing that song. There'll be time enough tomorrow to find out what it all means. Tonight we're doing the cooking. First we gotta soak them beans. I got a good thing coming. Better get it before it's gone. I hear that guitar strumming. Sing that song. I got a good thing coming. Better get it before it's gone. I hear that guitar strumming. Sing that song.
Hey y'all, I'm Jack Ingram, and this is the Texas music scene. Here's a special treat for everybody. We recently had a chance to sit down with Malford Milligan before his headlining set at the Saxon Pub. Here's that backstage conversation. Check it out.
'Cause I love you drifting. It's a good day for the blues. Oh, sing along. Yeah.
I'm a practicing Buddhist. I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And I was always, when I was born in the 60s, and I'm a black albino, and people would look at me in disgust, you know. And so I wanted to find a way to, when I started chanting, I wanted to find a way to relate so people could relate to me like I was a human being. And so I started chanting to sing, and chanting to be in situations where I would sing and I would play with great musicians. And so far, to be honest with you, I've gotten a chance to do all that and more. I've seen a lot of the world I never thought I'd see outside of Elgin, Texas. I've played with some of the best musicians in the world, some of the best people in the world. And I've been very fortunate, been very, 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 very fortunate and very lucky.
But no, don't make me cry.
The age I started singing, I was 28. And it was the late 80s. Every band I've been in has allowed me to kind of be creative and do things that I would and try stuff I would not normally do. Because I didn't know what I was doing, and I was really green, I didn't know what I was doing. I found my voice finally, I think, in Storyville, especially on the second album with David Grissom and Chris Layton, Tommy Shannon, David Holt, because I could sound like a lot of different people when I first started, but then I wanted to have my own voice. And singing in a rock and roll band, which is as loud as God, you don't have a choice but to have your own voice.
And if I had the bluest eye, maybe she noticed me.
And the reason I met these people more or less is because of a man who was a staple here at the Saxon Pub. His name is Stephen Bruton. And Stephen was doing my first album, Bluest Eyes. And so he had a lot of different guys come in as session players. And I met Chris Layton and Tommy Shannon that way. And I think it was Fran's Hamburger Joint. They took me over and they said, we want to start a band with you. Because I didn't really have a band. And I was blown away. That band was actually instrumental in teaching me how to front a band. Because if I didn't learn how to do that really fast, those guys were going to run right over me. And it was not that they were just mean, it was just they were pro. They'd been hanging out with all these incredible people and singing in front of 25, 30, 100,000 people. And then here's this kind of green singer that they've taken under their wings and they want me to lead this operation. And so I got started. I think the first year was kind of hit and miss for me, but on the second record, I discovered my voice. I discovered how to rock out and really lead that band and lead sing it. And I had a thing, I said, that when I'm singing, the stage is mine. When you do a solo, the stage is yours. So I would always back up, and David Grissom and David Hope was solo. But until then, that was mine. And I had to learn to stake that out. One of the things that my friend Stephen Bruton once told me, he said, once you play with great musicians, you ain't gonna want to go back. And he's absolutely right.
Life will humble you. It will drag you through and make you lose your mind.
I never really thought about the awards that much. What was more important for me was I was still learning my craft. And at this point in my life, I got my voice. I'm good at my craft. I'm not the greatest singer in the world. I'm not the greatest entertainer in the world, but I get by. And clubs will let me come in and play, and then I get to come home and play here, which is it's my house, because I love this place, this Saxon Pub.
Until the rain, until the rain, until the rain, wash it away.
When you get older, you have to do, it's like you count less on your physical prowess and more on your philosophical and your mental prowess. And you want to do things that make you happy when you're older. Because when you're younger, you're just like, everything is, but now I just chill. That's my philosophy these days. I chill. I'm still a devout Buddhist. I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo every day. I practice Nichiren Buddhism every day. And I'm enjoying myself. And that's the most important thing for me right now in my latter years. I don't know how much I got left, but I'm having a good time.
I wanna reach out, yeah.
Welcome back to the Texas music scene. Midnight River Choir frontman Eric Middleton and his bandmates spent a great chunk of 2023 releasing new music, writing even newer music, and going on tour with Jason Eady, serving as his backing band.
We're gonna do We'll Be Gone. And one of my favorite things about that song is every time we play it on stage, we try and do it a little different. So this one is gonna be even different than we've done it before, so.
Been taking on a new life every show since a year ago when we put it out. And we've been playing it for longer than that.
And it keeps it fresh, so
It's evolved into something way different than it began when we wrote it. We call it a regroove. We'll take old songs and just try to play them as different as we can to see if it's got a different spark than it did when we put it out.
Sometimes it originates one way, and that's not really where the song should have landed, so we try and constantly search for where it should be.
And what's really cool is regrooving is also can mean just one little thing, but yeah, like with the rhythm section, it kind of, one little thing can change the sound of the whole song, and it's like, all right, well, we need to do that some more and see how we get the feedback off of everybody else with that too. And
sometimes it becomes a sound check thing. We'll sound check a song and he'll try a different beat than he would before, and we'll put it together and we'll try it like that night.
Here now is Midnight River Choir from San Marcos, Texas with their song We'll Be Gone, filmed live right here in Austin, Texas.
There's a song I wrote called We'll Be Gone.
Just stay here, maybe you should lay here with me. The bar's about to close down, but there's one open downtown till 5. I know we've just been introduced, but if you let me take care of you, I'll drive. Thoughts are all just bouncing in my head. If I don't take the chance, I might as well be dead. So I'll take the poison if you'll be my Juliet, and we'll be gone. Been drying, you hit me from my blind side, living blow. You can't cover it with makeup, it's been one hell of a shake-up, it's true. I don't think about the consequence, I don't think I've got common sense to do. Thoughts are all just bouncing in my head. If I don't take the chance, I might as well be dead. I'll take the poison if you'll be my Juliet, and we'll be gone. and if you'll be my Juliet, and we'll be gone. Thank you very much, everybody.
Well, that brings this one to a proper close. But don't worry, we'll be back. Special thanks so much to all of y'all for watching and all of our featured musicians for being a part of this one. Now get out and support these artists by going and seeing some live music, because Texas is the one place that truly celebrates the independent spirit of making music. Let's keep it that way. We'll see you next time.